So when I come across the discussion with students, I have observed that these days students have a very right and very correct mindset towards very promised careers and subjects such as investment banking, finance, marketing, IT, analytics, and so on. But there are a chunk of students who come to me and who show their very genuine interest in this particular area of psychology, and not only as an interest to study this subject but also choosing this particular domain as their long-term career. And personally, to me, this is a very courageous choice. Why? Because by studying psychology, you are not only getting that opportunity to know yourself as a human being, as a personality, but by gaining expertise into this particular subject, you are going to get that opportunity to help people understanding their behavior, their personality, and you don't know how you can impact lives of several people, communities around you. So yes, psychology is something that you can certainly choose as your long-term career in this particular generation and the coming times, because you people are direly needed in the society. And when I talk about studying psychology, UK is becoming a very prominent destination these days, because yes, it's going to give you that international qualification, it has that expertise programs in this particular domain, it is going to give you masters in the duration of 1 year and whatnot. So why studying in UK concept is very much clear to all the aspiring students that I do not need to explain here. But it's very important to explain and talk about how you can proceed your journey in this particular area of psychology. So not only studying psychology in the UK, but how your journey can look like to become a psychologist, or I would say a chartered psychologist in the UK. Now, what is chartered psychologist, how you can proceed further, let's delve into that. So in this video, let's talk about what careers and specializations you can opt for. In psychology, it's not just psychology, but several subdomains are there. Very, very important to understand that if you're studying there, what is the ROI, which is return on investment. So what can be the cost involved versus the expectations that you will expect in terms of salary. If you are choosing that, what entry requirements you are supposed to meet to get admission into a particular university. And in terms of universities, I will suggest certain preferred universities I will recommend that you can certainly opt for. And afterwards, a very important thing, that what are the prerequisites for becoming a chartered psychologist in the UK. So first, in careers and specializations, let's firstly talk about clinical psychology. So if you are a kind of person who is having that interest to help people manage their mental health, some sort of issues, phobias, addictions, then certainly clinical psychology. And also if you're a science student and you're having your expertise in prior in the science subjects, then yes, clinical psychology can be a very right fit for you. Health psychology. So if you are a kind of person who likes to motivate people that okay, go for health conscious decisions like right eating, not smoking, all those things, making a right lifestyle by studying their biological, social and psychological factors, yes, health psychology is there for you. Then afterwards, neuropsychology. So if you are having that interest to gain that expertise into the illnesses, injuries of the brain, and how those injuries can affect the behavior, the mood, the thinking pattern of an individual, and you are wanting that, you want to take this expertise into the areas of brain and their injuries towards psychology, neuropsychology is a right match for you. Forensic psychology. So if you are a kind of individual who is genuinely wanting to work with people who get affected by certain crimes, by certain legal systems of the society, you can help in understanding their offending behavior, their vulnerabilities, and you can help further how they can come out of those particular traumas by studying forensic psychology here. Coaching psychology, very important, very much needed these days in the society. So if you aim to enhance the well-being and the performance of individuals, and you can help them in managing their personal and their professional life, because these days we all human beings are suffering, not I would say suffering, but we are finding it difficult to bring a good consistent balance between the work life and the personal life. Yes, professional help as a coaching psychologist can certainly help us to move further. This is my favorite one, which is counseling psychology, because counseling psychologists are direly needed in our society all around the world, I would say. Counseling, as a counseling psychologist, you can have a wide range of mental health. You can help people in, studying the wide range of mental health problems that can actually concern very serious issues in their life. It can be domestic violence, it can be sexual abuse, it can be certain sort of traumas, it can be relationship issues, and people are suffering from all these things in a very great percentage in around our society, around the world. So you people are certainly needed here who can actually show them the right direction, that yes, they can also have a restart, that second chance of living the life again. Educational psychology. So if you have seen certain children in your childhood, even I would say that it can be yourself as well. So there are a lot of children who do suffer in their childhood to manage their emotional problems, their social traumas. So you can become the individual who can tackle these challenges, or can become a part or help the communities like teachers, parents, wider community, I would say, who are around those children to tackle these challenges. So educational psychology is certainly a right path for you. Sports and exercise psychology. So if you are a kind of person who is motivated to work with athletes, teams, or I would say coaches, to improve their motivation, their performance. So if you have your certain interest towards sports, towards athletics, then yes, psychology ka path towards sports and exercise psychology can become a right fit for you. Now let's talk about the entry requirements that you're supposed to meet if you are chasing an admission into any UK university. So if you have recently completed your grade 12, you can certainly opt for the bachelor's program in the UK. If you are having arts and humanities or commerce stream, you can certainly target the BA programs in the domain of psychology. And if you are from the science stream, you can certainly target BSc programs in the particular area of psychology. In the BA programs, yes, 60 to 65% minimum is required. It depends upon university to university. Percentage can vary from university to university. If you are not having mathematics in your grade 12 as a subject, your 10th mathematics can also become acceptable with minimum 60% in some universities. And if you are opting for BSc programs for the top universities, the percentage requirement can go up to 90% or more than that. But yes, 70% minimum is expected in this particular bachelor's. So yes, here your 60% in mathematics and 4 relevant science subjects is a particular requirement. Now let's talk about here. So if you're done with your graduation in India, here you will find something typical, something different. And if you're chasing a master's in the UK, so yes, there are programs like MA, MSc in UK, you can certainly target that, but the requirement is a little bit tricky there. In UK, for certain masters or MSc programs in psychology, there is a requirement of BPS accredited degree, BPS accredited graduation degree in the area of psychology or any particular discipline where you have studied quantitative research skills. So psychology or quantitative research criteria you can meet, but the problem is that Indian degrees are not BPS accredited. So BPS stands for British Psychological Society. So here what can we do? It's not like that we cannot do masters in the UK in this particular area. We can do, we are having a very right way, but yes, make sure that you do make a right choice. Right choice means you can certainly opt for conversion masters. It's helping you out in 2 ways. First, we are meeting this BPS requirement through the conversion masters. Make sure that whatever program you are choosing, it writes there that yes, it's a conversion masters and yes, it is accredited by BPS and GBC. We'll talk about what is GBC in the further slide. And yes, the second benefit is that it welcomes students from all the domains. So be it science, commerce, humanities or any background, if you are wanting to, afterwards you're having that thrill that I am moving further with psychology as my career, you can have that change, and here UK comes in the picture. So UK is one of the prime destinations where students are welcomed if they are wanting to make a change in their stream. They are not strict, they are very much flexible to give you this particular opportunity. Now let's talk about very important thing, very exciting thing. I would say that if you are opting this particular subject, then down the line in the period of 5 years, 10 years, howsoever you complete your journey, what is the ROI, that is the return on investment, the salary that you can expect in response to the cost involved. So if I talk about an average cost involved, when you are choosing bachelor's program or master's program, the bachelor's program is ideally for 3 years. Depending upon the program choice, it can be for 4 years, and the master's program is ideally for 1 year. So I will talk about the annual budget. If I talk about this, annually the fee structure in the universities, it can start from 12,000 GBP and it can go beyond 45,000 GBP. So approximately in INR, it can start from 13 lakhs and it can go beyond 50 lakhs or up to 50 lakhs. So this is the annual fee structure of the particular program you will choose. If I talk about the salary after graduation, not after masters, what salary you can expect? So here, this is the particular area you can focus upon. If you get any opportunity, and opportunities are competitive, let's be truthful about that. Opportunities are really competitive. If you are getting this opportunity to work as a trainee, then you can certainly target a band 6 salary level in the UK, and it can somewhere be in the bracket of 20,000 GBP to 35,000 GBP, which is around 22 to 38 lakhs. Moving further, once you are qualified, and here once you are qualified doesn't mean that you have completed your graduation degree or your master's degree. Once you are qualified means that you have gained that particular tag of chartered psychologist in the UK. So once you have achieved that, then you can target the band 7 level salary in the UK, which can be in the bracket of 48 to 55 lakhs. If we are moving further in this career, then down the line in the years with experience, you can reach to the senior level or the head of consultant level, and here you can target band 8A, band 8C to band 8D targets in the salary range of the UK, which can start from 55 lakhs and it can go beyond 1 CR as well. So I won't say that it is going to come to you in a plate. It is going to be very competitive, but if you are making right choice in every step, and if you are chasing the opportunities in this particular domain, then there is no limit to earn as well. And then recommended universities. So these are the universities you can certainly plan into your picture if you are targeting any particular intake. The next upcoming intake is September 2025. So if you are targeting Russell Group, so the top universities, research based universities in the UK are falling in this particular group called Russell Group. UCL, King's College London, the University of Edinburgh, Manchester, Birmingham, Nottingham, Warwick, all these are the universities you can take as a target. The admissions are competitive in these particular universities, but yes, it is certainly recommended that you apply to not only one university but at least 4 to 5 universities so that you can improve the chances of acceptance rate as well. If not this, then yes, some public universities who are having very good ranking, and these rankings are not based on the overall rankings. I have placed these universities as per the rankings which are given to these universities in this particular domain of psychology. So you can certainly target Lancaster, Nottingham Trent University, Aston, Swansea, and so on. So yes, these are certain recommendations that you can certainly follow for your choice. Now the very important part, that once you have started this journey and you are moving further with the journey of becoming that chartered psychologist, what are the prerequisites for that? So the very first prerequisite is, and this is why I have suggested you to go for the conversion masters, which will give you this particular accreditation and it will fulfill your first requirement. If you are choosing a wrong program, पहली ही requirement हम fulfill नहीं कर पाएंगे, we will not be able to fall into this category. So you should have GBC, that is graduate basis for chartered membership, और वो graduate basis of chartered membership लेने के लिए we need to have that GBC accredited degree in psychology, and the one I have suggested, conversion course, which is accredited by BPS. Once you are done with that, the journey doesn't end here. ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है कि 1 साल के मास्टर्स के बाद आप डायरेक्टली इसकी मेंबरशिप को अप्लाई कर सकते हो. The journey is long. Second requirement is that we have to complete doctorate, PhD I would say, in the chosen domain. से counseling आपने choose किया है, educational choose किया है, whatever domain you have, chosen that we have discussed before, you have to complete the doctorate into that particular domain, and it should be accredited with BPS and it should be approved by HCPC. Some alternatives are also there in, compare, like if you are finding certain difficulty in getting admission to the doctorate level, then you can opt for certain alternatives as well, like QCOP or QSEP. So if you choose counseling psychology as your domain, you can opt for alternative qualification, that is qualification in counseling psychology, and same is for sports and exercise psychology. So this is how you can, opt for the alternatives as well if you are finding any difficulty in getting the admission to the PhD as well. And this journey would take your another 2+ years, 3 years. It depends completely on you how early you are able to complete this particular PhD or qualification in this domain. So this is how you can start your journey towards becoming chartered psychologist, so that you can, collect more information that how you can take this journey into the execution. I would be sharing certain official links which are given by Government of the UK, where you can check that these are the in demand, the shortage list domains in the UK. I will also share certain links where you can go through the detailed process that is given by the GBC and BPS. So you can refer to those links to know further how you can start your journey, and in case of any queries you can comment down below where we can answer all the queries. So thank you and have a great day.